Good news, Internet. We saw another movie on time.
Yay!
What did we see tonight?
We saw the 2017 version of It.
Yes.
As in the version that just came out.
The remake, reimagining, reawakening.
The so much better version.
Immensely better version. This movie was instantly, I wouldn't say instantly, but immensely better than the 1990s miniseries, like within the first 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's so good. This is like when people, hi Milo, when people talk about It and how it's supposed to be scary and it's Stephen King, like this is what I'm thinking about. Yeah. No offense to the book, which, you know, Stephen King actually wrote, but this movie is so much better.
Yes, it was.
It's the pacing, it's scarier, the scares were updated, so it's actually likable.
Yeah, that was one thing that I really liked about this one compared to the miniseries version. It was like in the miniseries version, we saw Tim Curry as the clown, like running around scaring people. But in the book, it actually describes the clown taking shape of whatever people are afraid of. And that's something that we actually got to see here, was the clown taking different shapes. So,
yeah.
Like someone like me, I'm not organically afraid of clowns.
It might be after this movie, though.
But I am afraid of other things. So it was nice to see, like, even if you're not afraid of clowns, there are other things in this movie that might scare you.
Yeah, and, you know, the special effects were great on it. There were some really good jump scares in it. Yeah. There were, like, no jump scares in the 1990 version. And while the book walks that line of disturbing, and sometimes, like, crosses well into disturbing, this was scary. Like, it was good.
Well, I wouldn't, I don't know, maybe it's just me personally. I wasn't, like, really scared by anything in it, but I did really enjoy it.
It's not like I'm going to follow you home and you're going to wake up in the middle of the night thinking about it scary, unless you happen to be scared of clowns or, like, any of the things in there. But it's more of those, like, while you're watching it, it's very good at maintaining that atmosphere and the jumpiness, and, you know, it was a good horror movie in that respect.
And as far as atmosphere, I thought it was, like, smarter. It was funny.
Yes.
It was funnier. I thought it was better written. Yeah, Richie Tozier kind of makes that movie.
He provides the comic relief, which is what his character is supposed to do. And you'll recognize him if you watch Netflix's Stranger Things. He's one of the kids in there. So that was
the same kid?
Yeah, he's
one of the same.
Yeah, he's one of the kids from that, and it was cool to see him in this. And what's also interesting, and another connection to Stranger Things, is the guys that went on to, you know, create Stranger Things. They'd actually originally wanted to do be in charge of the script and the directing of that, and they were turned down. And then they ended up doing Stranger Things for Netflix. So it was kind of cool.
It's kind of a win-win in both regards, because they both turned out really well.
They did. So.
Bottom line is, go see it. It's good.
Yes, unless you don't like scary movies or you don't like jump scares, in which case you probably want to avoid this, because it is...
You know, I will say this, though. One more thing that this movie did really, really well is it did a better job of relating to the characters and the situation they were in.
Yes.
Because both the book and the TV miniseries jump back and forth between childhood and adulthood of the characters, and that disconnection made it really hard to connect to the characters. But this movie didn't do that, and it made it so much easier to suspend disbelief and put yourself in the story and enjoy it.
Yeah, because this just follows the part where they are kids, and from my understanding, they haven't cast the adults yet for, I guess, what we would call Chapter 2 of this. So I'm curious to see what they do with that. But
we'll see.
Yeah, this was good. Go see it.
Go see it.
We agree.
For now.
All right.
Like this video, comment on it, share it around the interwebs, and let us know what movie you want to see next. And we'll go see it for you.
Yes, and then we'll tell you if you should see it.
That's the deal here, Internet.
Yep. All right. Bye.